Aaron time for broadcasting the Detroit 24 broadcast for Detroit Tigers home opener. Here is your starting lineup for Detroit Tigers. Batting first, right fielder Matt Vierling. Batting second, playing second base, Andy Ibanez. Playing first would be Spencer Torkelson. Playing left, we got Riley Green. Batting third, we got the new Tiger, DH, Mark Cannon. We got third base, Gio Shishela. And batting eighth, the catcher, Jake Rogers. Batting ninth, the shortstop, Javier Baez. And batting glass, the center field is Parker Meadows. And your starting pitcher is Terrence Scooble. And my pick to stick will be Matt Vierling.
Good morning. Excuse me.
Hello.
Hey, before we get started, man, I got a couple announcements. On Friday, Murfreesboro, Tennessee had Music on the Square. They had the whole square blocked off with first responders, a whole bunch of people in there listening to music. And our nonprofit, Minutes Wisely, was in there passing out gift bags to all the police officers. It was pretty cool. The gift bags included beef jerky, some caffeine pouches, some other small things in there, and also a QR code. If they scan the QR code, enter their information, one of them is going to go to a Preds or a Titans game. So probably later today or tomorrow, I'll go through and pick one, and we're going to send a local police officer to a game. Because right now,
please send them to a Preds game. The Titans are hot garbage.
Yeah, so I'm going to give them the opportunity, which one they want. It's kind of hard for me to buy Titans tickets right now because they're so terrible. But yeah,
that was just a jab.
Yeah, they are pretty bad, and they're in Detroit today, getting ready for a big game. So there was that. What else did I have? Oh, local veteran recently committed suicide, lost his battle with his demons here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. He leaves behind a wife and 2 young children. So the nonprofit is doing a campaign right now. We're going to collect money all the way up until a couple weeks before Christmas, and we're going to basically adopt this family, make sure the kids are taken care of, and provide mom with all the Christmas fixings for dinner. So we just want to rally around this family and show them what community is all about. There is a link in the description if you're interested in helping out. That will go on for the next probably 2 months. And also, with the Titans in Detroit today, we have a Vietnam veteran era veteran going to the game, a female. She's been battling cancer, I believe breast cancer, for the last couple of years. She's been pretty down on her dumps. Her name was brought up to me by a friend that I went to school with, and so we reached out, and we're going to send her and her friend to the Lions-Titans games today. So I texted her this morning, and she's pretty excited. They're on their way down to the stadium right now. So we do all that through stuff like this and other donations. So we appreciate you guys watching and buying our swag. Also, speaking of swag, I hired out somebody to finish up the website, and it is up and running right now. The only thing that is not up right now is the swag store. That is still over at Etsy, but look for the swag store being moved over to our website here shortly, which is minuteswisely.com. So go check it out. And you can also sign up for our newsletter. I started a newsletter a couple of weeks ago, and that's a good way to get information out because for some reason Facebook likes to block the stuff that I put out. I did a campaign a while back for a Gold Star family to do something really cool for them, and Facebook kept taking it down. And I was like, what the crap is that all about? So I started basically a weekly newsletter. Sometimes it's weekly, sometimes it's more dependent. If there's something coming up, I want to get the information out, it'll go out. But for right now, it's probably weekly or even twice a week, like I said. So if you like to get information on what we're doing, go to Minutes Wisely, fill out the form, and we'll add you to the newsletter. And that's also, if you're a veteran, first responder, or a Gold Star family member, that's also a great way to get your name to us so we can send you to an event. Okay, now that that's all over with, I guess let's start with the World Series, man. We have two behemoths going head to head here, and so far the Dodgers have been coming out on top, but both games have been in LA. So we'll see what happens when it moves to New York now.
Well, not only that, both games were won and lost in either the ninth inning or extras. So they've been close games.
Yeah, it's been very fun to watch, I will say. That Freddie Freeman grand slam walk-off slammer, that's iconic, man. That's going to be on ESPN highlights reels for decades to come, man. It was amazing.
Yeah, and then he hit another home run yesterday. I think he has 4 home runs in 4 World Series games. So
the cool thing about him is, like, after he hit that walk-off, he went over and embraced his father, man. Like that was a tearjerker, man. Like every American little boy has dreamt about that moment their entire lives. And here he is with 2 outs, bases loaded, down, game 1 of a World Series, and just parks. I think it was the first pitch, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
First pitch, boom. Same exact time that Kirk Gibson's iconic home run, walk-off home run was, 36 years prior. It was amazing. It was like, this is what stories are made of.
Right, and back to his dad, after the game, he said that was his dad's moment. It wasn't his, so he wanted to go and find his dad. So, I mean, you really got to root for this guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah, and the cool story about him is he didn't want to leave Atlanta. His agent kind of screwed him a few years back. Atlanta made an offer, and he didn't present it to Freddie Freeman, and he didn't find out until after he already signed with the Dodgers.
Yeah, we talked about that on the show, I believe.
Yeah.
A couple years ago. Yep.
So for stuff like this to happen to this guy, man, this is amazing. He's, like you say, he's just a solid all around, like, good human being.
Yeah, and he's had a rough year. His son was diagnosed with a neurological disorder that like made him not remember how to walk or talk or whatnot. So he was out of the game for a month or 2 with his family trying to get his son back in good health, which thank God he is. His son recovered, but it's scary. It's super scary. So he deserves limelight. And he's a good, hell of a ball player.
Yeah, he's great. He's an all-around solid dude. I'm sure, John's probably not liking him too much today. But
yeah, I hate Freddie Freeman. He should have stayed in Atlanta.
If he stays in Atlanta, you guys are probably up 2 games instead of down 2 games.
Well, that and then bonehead Aaron Boone moves. I mean, dude kind of shit the bed on game 1, taking Cole out, when he was dominating, and then the national media's talked about this a lot, but having Nestor Cortez face Freeman was, I don't know. It's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback.
We don't really have anybody that matches up against Freeman very well. So you should have to throw somebody at him.
Let me see. We got Scott Blanchard chiming in. Yes, Scott. The home run came in at the exact same time as Kirk Gibson's, which was freaking awesome. And Tom is a local guy here in Murfreesboro area, and he's a big Vikings fan. So sorry about that, pal. And for some reason, BetTix has suspended my account. Well, that's because you're a Vikings fan. That was a hell of a game last week, but we'll get to that here in a moment.
Yeah, while we were on the intro, I looked, and Shohei Ohtani has a partially dislocated left shoulder, so he's going to be evaluated more after his slide yesterday. So doesn't sound great.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't see the slide because that was these games are on kind of late for me, so I watch for a while, then I pick up the highlights in the morning. But I heard the slide was like hot garbage.
Yeah, he's stealing second and he slid feet first. There's your first mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like gripped his arm on the dirt. Like that's what he kind of got like caught up in himself.
Yeah.
So I didn't look. When they don't play today, when is the next game? Tomorrow, Tuesday. They take 2 days off in between.
Just one.
No,
Just
it's
one.
Monday. Monday in the Bronx.
Yeah, I've kind of figured they might take 2 days off since how they got to travel coast to coast. That's got to be a little rough on the players, but we'll see.
No, this schedule was set like a year ago. They don't give a shit about coast travel.
Yeah.
But yeah, the series isn't over. Like we were saying before we went on, the Yankees just lost in the ninth. Like they were in it the whole time. Like it's been 2 good games. I wouldn't be too discouraged. I mean, just
you can never count the Yankees out either.
Right. And another swing of the bat, Judge gets hot. You guys are back, 2 series is tied 2-2. Lickety split.
Yeah, Trevino had the same opportunity as Freddie Freeman last night. He had the bases loaded with 2 outs and he hit the ball hard. He hit it right. He hit the ball hard. I can't be mad. I knew it too. I told him I was, be ready to swing at the first pitch, and he smacked it, but he put it right in his glove. So sometimes the ball just doesn't go your way, and right now it's definitely going the Dodgers' way. They're taking advantage of good pitches and they're hitting them. So you can't mess up with this lineup.
No, not at all. And I mean, Judge being as cold as he is too really hurts. Like that really, really hurts.
Yeah, that's bad. That's a big hole in the lineup.
And then there's no protection for Soto. There's no protection for the rest of the guys either.
Plus you're taking Stanton the bat out of his hands.
Right. Who's hot? Stanton's super hot. Probably your hottest player.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, came up with another big hit last night.
Scott's asking if it's 2-3-2 series.
It is.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm interested to see how the Yanks bounce back at home. We'll have to see. And the weather's going to be a lot different than 75 and
exactly
sunny.
It's going to be a lot different playing at 8 a.m. Eastern or not 8 a.m. I'm sorry, 8 p.m. Eastern and 8.
Yeah.
Or 5.
Yeah.
5
It's nighttime.
5 East.
It's nighttime.
5 Pacific. I'm trying to say.
It's going to be nighttime. It's going to be cold, and those ghosts
cold.
and the ghosts of Yankees past hopefully show up for you.
Yeah,
John.
we're gonna have to jump on them. We're gonna have to jump on them and jump on them.
And what happens if the Dodgers win this first game in New York? Is it over?
Probably.
It's a little sketch for sure.
I mean, it's pure panic at that point, I would assume.
Yeah. What happens if they just win one of the next 3?
Yeah. We got to take all 3 of
Yeah,
them.
you have to take all 3 of them. Go back to
And then just take one in Los Angeles.
correct. Yeah.
I mean, that's the goal at the beginning of the series. If you could win all your home games and steal one on the road,
Yep.
That's how you win the World Series. That's bread and butter how you win the World Series.
I feel like game 1 was that game, though.
Well, yeah, there's that stat I put out yesterday of the 2 teams, how many times they've been in the World Series and how many times they've won and lost game 1 and what their record was. And it's astounding how much better the win percentage is when you win game 1.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'd imagine it's even better when you win the first 2 games. So we'll see.
Is Matthew Stafford's little buddy still in the lineup? Kershaw.
He's hurt. But you know what? I watched that whole World Series, and they did not mention Matthew Stafford and Clayton Kershaw going to high school together. I think it's the first time I've ever watched a game that those 2 have been involved in, and that wasn't
They're
mentioned.
getting old. People don't want to hear about them as much as they used to. Clayton Kershaw is not even playing anymore, really. He's just kind of a cheerleader over there.
Yeah,
They showed him last night.
They did show him?
Yeah, I like to watch the game on mute sometimes. So they showed him. I don't know what they were talking about.
Yeah, John Smoltz and that other clown that are announcing are terrible.
You see that a lot with former players. They've got a good group with like David Ortiz and A-Rod and Derek. They do pretty good, but they don't do live broadcast.
No, they don't announce the games though. They're just the pregame.
It's tough. baseball is tough. There's not a lot of action. You got to keep it going, and then when there is action, you got to know what to say.
Yeah, you have to articulate it well. And the two dudes that are doing the World Series aren't doing a great job.
Yeah, that's why I think it's better to watch on mute. The only thing I don't like is the sound of the bat. You can't hear the sound of the bat.
Yeah. So Scott's here chiming in. So I just want to bring up the fact that Scott is a NCAA volleyball coach, women's volleyball coach, and his team just broke a record for the school, most wins in a season. So great job over there, Scott.
Nice. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Scott.
Say congrats.
And he had some veteran style jerseys put up for the fundraiser he did for us, and those jerseys are undefeated.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Keep wearing those suckers.
See if the Yankees can borrow those.
Right. That's why I like the Padres. I was really pulling for the Padres. So I love it when they roll out those military jerseys, man.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, though. Manny Machado is really hard to root for.
Yeah.
Really hard to root for. That dude is a nozzle.
Yeah. Well, I can't disagree there. But their uniforms are dope.
They sure are. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Padres fan, but I love their stadium and their uniforms.
Yeah.
Stadium is sick.
Yeah,
Location.
sure.
I mean, they've got everything.
It's on the shore.
City.
Likable players.
I mean, really likable players
Texas
except
cheaters.
Machado.
I like it. I mean, I don't know. Tatis is.
I was gonna say Tatis is a
He's
bit of a
okay.
grow up.
But I like Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, I like Bogarts. And Chris Collinsworth is from Michigan, so I always root for that kid.
Yeah, they have a couple good guys.
Yeah.
So football, college football. Michigan State game was on yesterday. Navy Notre Dame game was on yesterday. Notre Dame just ran right through them. Wasn't even close.
I'm so disinterested. I didn't even watch that game. I
didn't watch it either.
That used to be my favorite game of the year, Notre Dame and Navy. I love that game, and I'm so disinterested in college football. I didn't even watch.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't watched much college football at all this year. It's kind of lost its luster for me now that schools are buying players and all this stuff. You know, you're gonna have like 3 top tier teams, and everybody else is just gonna be. It is what it is.
I mean, pre-COVID, this was a great year of a great week of college football. Notre Dame, Navy, Michigan State was always a great game. Yeah. Even if the two schools were terrible, they're over there fighting. They fought again yesterday.
Yeah,
but I just don't care.
Same.
Who cares?
Yeah, I feel the same way. But I will be watching
in the NFL.
These kids don't care. The kids don't care.
No, they just want their money. It's a job.
Yeah, look at when Notre Dame lost to Marshall or who did they lose to? Northern Illinois or whoever. They didn't care. They were just walked off the field. Like, why care? Why get worked up when these kids don't give a shit? No sense. No sense of wasting your weekend watching them when they don't care.
I agree. It's not the same.
Yeah, you have your top players rolling into practice in their Bentleys and shit, man.
Yep.
It's crazy. Yeah, I don't even watch.
Well, and even from our standpoint, they talk to the media differently. It's not like talking to a college student anymore. It's like talking to just this pompous, full of himself athlete.
Yeah.
And it's like I get plenty of that from the professionals,
But the professionals, you earned that. At least you got drafted.
Sure. Yeah, and if they're interviewing you, you're doing well at the highest level.
Right. Or you just messed up.
Or you messed up. Yeah, right. True. At the highest level.
Yeah, but look at these. I mean, even look at some of these 5-star high school kids. Like, what are they?
I know. They do
There's
these reveals to where they're going, and I agree.
Those are the dumb. I hate those videos.
I hate it.
Where the kid puts the hat on, takes it off, puts 3 different hats on, and then he throws it. He's got a shirt on. I'm like, bro, come on. What are you doing?
And you haven't you probably won't even play for 2 years.
Yeah, you do that.
Transfer after one.
You do that, and you don't even play for whatever team you're.
Yeah. And then somebody else offers you more money, and you go over there. It's like, okay.
Like I said earlier, you could flip these kids for a car. They don't care.
Literally.
Exactly.
It's tough.
That's also what happens, though. You get a lot of these kids, they don't have anything coming straight out of high school. You offer them even 6 figures. It's like, oh, my God. It's like, and they're offering them close to 8 nowadays. Like some of these kids are getting almost
they don't
8.
have any overhead either. If they don't have any kids or family or housing or anything that they have to pay for. So they just pocket it all and they're just spending it on, stuff to make them look rich.
Here's the thing, John. What if somebody handed you $50,000 when you were $50,000 when you were 18?
Sure, yeah, you take it every day of the week. So
right.
What do I
and
do
what
next?
would you have done with it? Not smart things.
I would have blown it all in a week.
Right.
Oh yeah, it would have been gone by game day.
Right. But then hand an 18-year-old from the hood $1 million.
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah.
What happens? And there's no financial classes.
And I'm fine with them spending the money that they earn, but it's the attitude that comes with it.
Well, this isn't what I'm saying. What my point is, they don't even have someone to help them manage their money. They're handing these kids $1 million.
That should be part of the NIL. That should be part of the deal.
Money,
if you accept the deal, then you also accept these classes, this tutor, this guy's going to follow you around. He's going to get your money first before you ever see it. He's gonna, you'll figure out whatever you're going to do with it. But yeah, I agree. It's stupid.
Yes.
Can't go back on it now.
No, it's only going to get worse.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're going to get paid more to stay in college. They're going to start competing with rookie contracts very soon. And
they already are with the highest athletes like Marvin Harrison.
Well, look at Marvin Harrison. He almost stayed at OSU.
So I mean, they're going to eventually somebody's going to be like, oh, why would I go sign a rookie contract? And then they're just going to get paid more and more and more. And it's just, where do you draw the line? How many hundreds of millions is too much?
And look at Phil Knight in Oregon. They have a blank NIL check. Blank. And you're telling me anybody can compete, team. Right, and anybody can compete with Oregon with Nike money? Get out of here.
Yeah.
I saw an interview the other day. Somebody, Texas offered Bijan $5 million to stay. It's crazy.
And look what they're paying yours in Manning. They probably got $10 million wrapped up between those two dudes, and one of them's a backup. And that's just Texas. Wow. I mean, I haven't even looked at what Oregon spent in the portal, what NIL deals. I mean, I'm sure it's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yes.
Yeah. Scott's comment, Ohio State paid $20 million, and they probably aren't even going to win the ship. So you pay $20 million for nothing.
Even if you do win, these players leave and they go. And it's not like an NFL player where it's like, oh yeah, I'll pay you. But I guess they're paying them hundreds of millions. So
a good point, man. These kids even know they have to pay taxes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, they're going to get that 1099 in the mail.
Damn. So the Pistons have picked up right where they left off. They're back to
why you got to do that to Jason? We could have not even talked about that.
Well, I wanted to segue into LeBron and Bronny. So now that those two played together, can we please send him to the G League now?
He's already on his way. Is
he?
Mm-hmm.
I think the G League's going to be harder for him. G League's good. They're really good in the G League, and they try extremely hard. They don't just let you blow by you. In the NBA, you're not gonna. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. The NBA, the competition is so deep in the NBA because the draft is only 2 rounds and it's 30 picks each round. You only get 60 people coming out every year. So compared to the NFL, you're getting 250.
Honest question for you guys, I haven't watched any of this. Is Bronny actually good at basketball?
Yes, but he's only had a year in college. So
right. This is what I'm saying.
His dad had 0.
Did at USC, right?
His dad had 0, but his dad's the greatest player to ever touch a basketball ever.
Well,
yeah, his dad won the genetic lottery. So.
Yeah, literally.
For sure. Yeah. He's 50 years old, and he's balling out again this year, man.
39.
Insane. I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, LeBron's my age and out there, but I cut the grass and I'm winded, and this dude's out there playing.
Bronny is 20, and LeBron was playing basketball before he even had professional basketball before Bronny was even born. To put things into perspective, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
LeGoat. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Are the Memphis Grizzlies going to be any good this year?
I think they have a chance. I feel like they've been looking decent. I don't know.
So I feel like that might be a good spot.
If John Morant can stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I can't. That's my thing. Is I can't get behind John Morant. If he's your leader, then I don't think you're.
That dude's a clown. Great clown.
I don't think he'll win anything with him as the leader. He's a great player.
Is he even
Probably one of
playing?
the best in the league, but he's just not going to take you to where you need to be.
Is he just immature, you think?
Probably. He's still pretty
It's
young.
probably a case of just like that whole money thing. Like he just got a hold of money and he just let go of all of his other.
Yeah, he didn't go to a big college either, so I mean, it's not like
he's on like the path of like an Aaron Hernandez.
He really.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that far. That's a little crazy. I don't know if you can make that kind of accusation.
Dude, he's one accident away from being there, though.
Richard.
Keep brandishing your freaking weapons, you jackass.
I used to be a big fan of him, and I just don't like him anymore.
Man, it's a quick.
Yeah, I don't think he's a good role model for kids. That's for sure.
I think he needs a role model.
Yeah,
I think it's more dangerous for his life to be showing the gun. If he gets caught out in public showing the thing, he's gonna get shot.
Yeah,
especially in Memphis.
Yeah, he can't just be.
Yeah, and I don't think he was from the hood, right? Like, didn't he come up in a good like family home, like in the suburbs and shit?
I don't know specifically, but
he's an idiot. I mean, he fits right in at Memphis, man. They see you can't even walk down the street in Memphis. It's kind of a bummer because I always wanted to go see Elvis Presley's pad.
My parents went.
They did?
Yeah.
They like
if you don't do stupid stuff, you'd be fine. But
yeah, go during the daytime.
Like go at noon.
Yeah, take a noon tour.
All right, football. The Detroit Lions squeaked one out of Minnesota at Minnesota.
What a game!
It's different. It's different. Going down, they were down 10-0. You know, there's the Aaron Jones touchdown. You know, looked like the Vikings were going, just going to roll. And the next thing you know, we storm back. It's different. It's way different.
Yeah, but the Lions' first drive, they basically go out, fourth down, fake a punt inside the 30. Like, what the hell is this guy doing? Like, I thought you were going to learn your lesson from last year.
He's not. You're going to have to take the good with the bad. Because when he goes down there and fakes the punt and scores a touchdown on it, you're going to be praising him. You can't, like you got to take the good with the bad. This is who he is. Live by the sword and die by it.
Yeah, I think you guys have already accepted this.
Yeah.
But it's
I don't even blink an eye at it anymore. Like, you just got to.
The thing is, everybody's waiting for it now. There's no surprise.
Well, that's why you hit him with the 50-50. Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
I think the true story of the game is Brian Branch. What a dog that guy is.
Man, what a great pick.
Yeah.
He was a great pickup from Alabama, man. All these Alabama players, man, they're just balling out. Except one can't stay out of trouble. But in Detroit radio, have they said what? Like, they're being really hush hush on what he did.
There's speculation, and again, this is just speculation, but people were saying it was an unreported medicine. So think Adderall, think something like that he was prescribed and was taking, but didn't report it to the NFL.
So I don't understand. Like, that's something you can fight. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just reporting what I heard. I don't know.
I know. Just the whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. And
why wouldn't you tell the NFL you're taking that?
Exactly.
Like, it's negligent. It's just like gambling when they have the pictures all over the wall. It's gambling in the facility. It's lighting fireworks off at 3 a.m. and putting it on. It's just one thing after another with this guy.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know if that's what people are saying. I don't know if it's true. They'll never tell us what it really is.
No. And I don't know why they're keeping it hush hush. Like, if the league's saying he's broke the rules, then tell us what the rule is.
But but there's a strong possibility it was that, like, him not like it was his fault because he just took the games. Like, there was no appeal. There was.
Yeah, you appeal that shit, man. Exactly.
Unless you're guilty, unless you messed up.
Yes. Yeah, he had it. So exactly, you're saying that you're guilty right away. Once why not?
Yeah, was it steroids or like some like hard drugs or something? I don't think so. I think it was something in a supplement that he was taking that was on the ban list that he didn't know, or it was like people are saying that an Adderall or and I mean looking at him, I could see him being prescribed Adderall, like how
yeah
The way he acts.
Yeah, the way he acts
lines
right up with the ADHD diagnosis. So I think there's some legitimacy to that.
But you're on this great run and you're doing these bonehead moves, man. It's so frustrating.
And you are a huge part of that team too. Like
Yeah.
you were balling out.
Yeah. I mean, fortunately, we're going to Tennessee's in town, but next week we're going to Lambeau, man. We need you. We need everything we have for Lambeau.
But this is interesting too. They were saying on the radio, and I didn't quite pick up on this until they said it. But look at Minnesota. JMO wasn't in the game plan. So I wonder if they knew going into Sunday that he was going to get popped, because he was not in that game plan. There wasn't a big play to him.
Yeah,
there wasn't a big look to him.
He had one target, and it was for -4 yards, I believe.
Right. This is what I'm saying. Like, there wasn't a big play to him. There wasn't a reverse. There wasn't. He was not in the game plan. So I wonder if they knew.
So they were.
And somebody called in and said that, and I'm like, man, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. But then looking back on it, I mean, there may be some validity to that.
Yeah, they're good enough, man. But still, you want all hands on deck, especially for Green Bay. I mean, it's a big game. Today's a big game. The Detroit Lions have never beat the Tennessee Titans ever.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is a bounce back game that the old Lions usually lose.
Yeah.
Huge win the week before and come in with a mediocre opponent. And usually we get our asses kicked almost every time.
Yeah, and how about this stat? Every single team that has played the Detroit Lions have lost the next week. They're 0 for what, like 7, 8? It's crazy.
We'll even call that Dallas bye week a lose or a loss, because Jerry Jones was getting ate up by the national media.
Yeah, that was awesome. Anytime the Cowboys lose, it's awesome, though. Oh, okay. I tried to bet you yesterday, you punk, and you told me no. Oh, shit. So, all right, that's all I got, man. Does anybody else got anything? You guys want to run through all the NFL teams?
Yeah, we can do that.
Titans at Detroit. I'm pretty sure we all know where we're going.
Lions.
I'll do the Lions.
Yeah. They're favored by 12.5. It was 11.5 yesterday. It's up to 12.5 today. The Baltimore Ravens against the crap Cleveland Browns.
Ravens.
Baltimore all day.
Baltimore.
I'm surprised it's only a 7.5 point swing there. Baltimore's going to roll them.
Believe in Jameis Winston, bro. It's Jameis season.
The Indiana Colts at Houston Texans.
Texans
have been looking kind of lackluster, I'm going to be honest.
So have the Colts, though.
Oh, yeah, but...
Yeah, I'm going to go with Houston, but it'll be close.
Where's it at? Is it in Houston?
It's in Houston.
Yeah, give me Houston, then.
I think Houston travels up to Detroit, or is it Detroit in Houston a couple weeks?
Goes to Houston after Lambeau.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay Packers at the Jaguars.
Give me Packers.
Yeah, Packers for sure.
Packers.
These have all been pretty easy decisions so far. I feel
Yeah, I want the Packers to lose, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
The Falcons at Tampa.
Oh, man.
Let me get Atlanta. I think Godwin being down and Evans being hurt really put a damper on
the Bucs offense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked Tampa in my parlay, but
give me Kirk.
I'll go Atlanta then.
Kirk chains.
I have a 14-game parlay of $10 on, and it's worth $9,400.
Good luck.
Speaking of that, did you see that guy that put $10 on a parlay, and it was Florida Panthers winning, a UFC fight that I didn't know, It was Florida UFC fight, UConn, and then the Yankees winning, and it turned it into like $1 million.
Damn. Did he hit it?
Well, he's waiting for the Yankees.
Oh, it's still going on.
Yeah.
Okay. The Cardinals.
No, it's Jets too. It was Jets, Yankees, and Jets.
Oh, almost passed
Oh,
the
that's
Jets.
not
Good
gonna
thing you just said that.
Yeah.
The Jets at the Patriots.
Let me get Jets.
Give me Drake May.
Jets.
Oh, and Pats. I hate Aaron Rodgers. Oh, he's the NC kid. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
He
Drake
is
May
the-
sucks.
The Cardinals at the Dolphins.
Tua's back.
He's
Let me
gonna
get
die.
Miami. Let me
He
get
was
Miami.
dying today.
Okay, whoa.
God
I don't know if you
bless.
could say that on the air.
I will go with the Cardinals.
I'm good. Yeah.
The Dolphins are like a 7.5 point favorite, though. I was looking at this earlier and I didn't know who to pick.
The Eagles
pick
at
Miami.
the Bank. Yeah, I don't even know who to pick. I think Tua's definitely playing with fire.
Give me the little toddler.
Eagles at Bengals.
Since he's hot right now.
Yeah, let me get Bengals.
The Saints at the Chargers. All right, John.
Chargers.
I'll go LA.
Saints are hurting too, I think, aren't they? I'll take
Yeah.
LA.
Chargers are favored by 7.
We're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Okay. There's a team in your division that's kind of standing in the way of that right now.
We'll beat them.
Undefeated.
No problem.
But you also got Tom
Gotta
Gores
beat
in
them
your
like
back
3
pocket now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The Chicago Bears at the Commanders. This actually is going to be a pretty good game.
That's an interesting game.
I'll take the Commanders. Yeah, I like Jalen Daniels.
Is he playing? Didn't he
I
get
didn't know
hurt
he
last
wasn't
week?
playing.
He did get hurt, and they pulled him in the first quarter, and then they still blew out whoever they're playing.
I'll go Commanders, but I don't know.
It says Jaden Daniels is questionable.
Yeah, he's questionable. Ribs.
I'm still taking the commies.
The Commies. The Chiefs at the Raiders.
Raiders.
Chiefs by a lot.
Chiefs by a lot. They're favored by 9.
Their defense is too good this year.
Here's
Raiders,
another.
absolute dumpster fire.
Here's another barn burner for you. The Panthers at the Broncos.
Broncos.
Can they
Yeah,
both
they'll
lose?
Oh, yeah, Broncos.
Yeah, I'll go Broncos.
Here's another good one. Cowboys at the Niners. 7:20 tonight.
Yeah, give me the Niners.
How is that the Sunday night?
Because they thought Dallas would be good.
On paper, at the beginning of the season, that would have been a good game, yeah, but
They didn't.
Yeah, they should have flexed that one straight on.
I don't think they could flex this early in the year, can they?
who else are they going to do, though? There's not very many good games.
That's what I mean. It's hard to flex early in the year rather than later in the year.
I think even the Bears and Washington game is a little
That
bit
would be a good one. Yeah, that would be a good one. 2 rookie
Cowboys
quarterbacks.
deserve to play at 1 every week.
Cowboys should play on Saturday.
Oregon might mess around and beat the Cowboys.
Well, if they get a bigger payroll, I would say
with that payroll.
Yeah, being
At this
possible.
point, it's Phil Knight versus Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Finally, on Monday night, there's only one game. I hate when they stack 2 games in there.
Especially at the same time. That's terrible.
7:15 and 8 o'clock in Central is crazy.
The Giants at the Steelers.
That's a terrible game, too.
That's a Monday night game, bro. Steelers.
Giants shouldn't be allowed to play on Monday night.
Yeah,
But I would take
Steelers
country.
Steelers.
Let's ride.
Steelers, yeah. The
Big Russell Wilson fan over here.
this past Thursday game, that was finally a good one. The Vikings at LA.
It was.
Yeah, I don't
Usually
watch those. I don't give them a view. I'm sick
Those
of
games are usually hot garbage. Oh shit! All right, so that's all I got. Hey, don't forget, we are coming together as a community to help this veterans family out. Links in the show notes there. He lost his battle with his demons, and now we're going to rally around his wife and his 2 children, who are 11 and 9. very young to lose your
so
father.
terrible.
Yeah, so this is what we do. This is our bread and butter here. So let's rally around this family and lift them up in their spirits. And hopefully we can change some lives.
Doing good things, Richard.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you are.
It's a team. It takes a team, man. Hi, Grammy. So look for photos from the Titans Lions game today. We have a veteran going to the game, so that'll be a good one too.
What's up,
Hi,
Kobe?
Kobe, what up, man?
Hello.
Hi, buddy.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Say go Yanks.
Where are they going?
To Disneyland.
Oh, that'd be nice. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us, and
See you later.
see you guys next Sunday.
Have a good week.
Go Lions.
Bye. Go Yanks.
Pistons are going 79-3.
All right. You heard it here first.